Hello, everybody, and good afternoon or good morning, wherever you happen to be watching from. My name is Ivan. I live in the UK, and along with my partner Ryan, we are digital business builders, and we help people all over the world set up and run their own digital business. And as part of that, I do these interviews with people all over the world. And today I am thrilled and honored because I'm going where am I going? I'm going west. I think about it then. I'm going west to talk to a good friend of mine called Mike, who lives in Alberta in Canada. So stand by because we are about to hear his story. Hey, Mike. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing today, Ivan?
I'm absolutely fantastic, my friend. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah. And you have a digital business to keep you company, which is what we're going to talk about today, isn't it?
Yep.
And this, because we are part of a global business, I can't stress that point enough that, we have literally people who run this business from all over the world, don't we? Literally. I can't think of a country really that we don't have people in and that the company that we partner with doesn't work with.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I talk daily to several people in the UK and Australia, South Africa, the States, all over Canada, right from the West Coast to the East Coast. There's people from the Middle East. I noticed that you just recently invited someone into the community from the United Arab Emirates.
I did. So yeah, he's kind of my latest business partner. I also have another business partner who was originally in Dubai, but because of COVID, lost their job and has now moved over to the States, so lives over in California. But they were originally in Dubai as well. But Dubai in the UAE is very they're very switched on to working online. Absolutely are. I find. I love that fact. I love that.
Yeah, they're not behind the times of the world.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, because all my partners, I mean, they literally are. I mean, as well as the UAE, I've got I've got Malaysia, I've got Turkey, I've got the UK, obviously, I've got Canada, Mexico. It is. But I know people that Australia, New Zealand. Papua New Guinea as well. So one of my business partners is literally just bringing somebody in from Papua New Guinea as well. And I mean that feels very when you're thinking about the Pacific Islands.
Yeah,
how global it is.
Asia. There's a huge community in Asia. The Philippines. People that are still living in the Philippines and Filipino people that have migrated.
Yeah,
all parts of the world. There's a huge contingent of those people.
There is absolutely. There is absolutely. Just want to say hello to we've got Azeb watching. Hey Azeb, how are you? If anybody else is watching, we've got people on. Please make sure that you grant StreamYard permission so that we can see your comments on the screen. So Azeb, thank you very much. We are pleased to be here. Absolutely. So I guess. Mike, tell me a little bit about yourself. So obviously I know you're from Alberta, but tell the people watching a little bit about you.
I'm 65 years old. I've been in the workforce for 50 of those years, mostly in the manufacturing sector. I've been an entrepreneur previous to this. My ex-wife and I spent 13 years in the restaurant business. I've done everything from agricultural to industrial. I'm a welder by trade.
Oh, wow.
And woodworking is my hobby, my passion. I just recently bought a brand new wood lathe, and it's a big swing lathe, and I've been having fun getting into that. I was I had to retire early because of it was a twofold reason. The business that I was working for was shut down and moved out of Canada to the States. And at 63, I had 2 operations on my back, and I could no longer do the manual labor that I enjoyed and that I was proficient at. I was pretty much tied to a desk, which I couldn't sit at a desk for any length of time. Also, when this job ended, I became pretty much unemployable.
Right. Was that is that driven by your age? Was it or?
No, it's just osteoarthritis.
Okay.
And my back is done.
Right.
You know, I can't bend, twist, or lift anything. So
Okay.
My mobility has been severely restricted, and
okay.
I started spiraling downward because being active and being capable, and then being relegated to this semi-invalid state because I hadn't completely recovered. It was hard. It was really hard. Just about a year after that incident, my wife had this ad kept coming across her Facebook feed, and she said, look into this. Maybe this is something you can do part-time and feel better about yourself and help bring some income into the household, because I had no income anymore. And I watched the webinar that, by the way, is tonight live.
We'll talk about that later. Do not worry.
I just had to plug it.
Absolutely.
I watched the webinar, but I didn't watch the live. I watched a replay of it.
Yeah.
And I was extremely intrigued, but I honestly, I felt that I needed to know a lot more about it.
Yeah,
so I hemmed and hawed and talked to my wife, and there was an offer to invest a little bit of money and get more information and see the inside and how everything worked. And I fully refundable.
Exactly.
And I thought, well, it's only $100. At that time, it was only $100, and it was, let's try. Try.
Absolutely. And, absolutely.
Once I got into the inside and saw the business system, how everything worked, it's especially the commissions. It was a no-brainer. It was an absolute no-brainer. Having had business experience, running a restaurant for 13 years and being in middle management in the manufacturing sector for the last 12 of my working career, it just made sense, and I haven't looked back.
Yeah, no, I get it. Absolutely. And I think, that's the thing about working online is there's a few things with what you just said. So one is anyone can do this, because this is one of the things that I want to make sure that people understand when we're talking about this business. Is some people think that it's a misconception that you have to have experience, you have to have done something like this before, and you don't.
No.
And you are living proof of that. You started with no experience.
Not with social media. I had a Facebook page, which my wife insisted that I start. I'd made like 2 or 3 posts on it before I started this business. And social media, I'd gotten onto Instagram and I liked the pictures. I was required by my previous boss to develop a LinkedIn profile, but there was no help in that, and there was no reason for it other than he wanted his presence to be a little bit better known and
Yeah.
all these people. He was one of these people that had to be patted on the back a lot. But I really didn't have that much experience at all in social media, and my computer skills were very limited. They were very, very basic.
No, I get it, and that's important, isn't it? You don't need any experience. But before I ask my next question, Mike, I just want to say hello. We've got a few people on, so we've got Adisalem, who's watching from Chicago. So good morning. We've got Methuselah, who's watching from Northern Ireland. So hello, Methuselah. We've got somebody watching from Nairobi. Unfortunately, StreamYard hasn't brought through your name, so whoever is watching in Nairobi, good evening to you. Good evening. And we've also got Jason watching from Scotland. So hello, Jason. Hello. So it's great to have you here. And B's watching as well. I don't know where B is. And we've got Jamie on as well. Jamie's in the UK. Hey, Jamie. So, see, I mean, the UK, we've got lots of people in the UK. We've got lots of people over in North America. Lots of people in Asia. Hi, Annie. So Annie's watching in the UK as well. Good morning. Good morning. You know what I mean? If you're in the UK, it's good afternoon. I'm getting all confused with my time zones.
Yeah, I can.
Bees in California.
Hey, West Coast girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing.
Yeah, I can have the world time clock up, and it still confuses me.
No, I get it. So what do you when people say to you, what is it that you do, Mike? What's this business all about? What do you tell them?
It's a business system. That's the biggest thing that we have to offer people. It's an automated business system that anybody can use. It doesn't matter if you have the best product in the world, the cure for everything, for aging, for all the cancers, all the viruses. You can have that, but if you don't have a way to get it out to people, it's useless. And that's what we have. The business system that we use is fully automated. It's pretty much a plug and play. The only thing you have to do is add yourself. And hi, Irene.
Hi, Irene.
That's the big thing about it. It's people get hung up on what are you selling? I need to know the product. And you know what? The product is the minor part of it. Find a product that gives you good commissions. The system gives us the ability to be able to market that.
Yep.
People all over the world. We're not limited to our 20, 30K immediate area. We're not limited to, in Canada here, our province or our half of the country or our whole country or North America. It's global. It reaches everywhere. We can do this business and succeed because we're not limited.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Irene, by the way. Irene's in the UK for the people watching, so lovely to see you too. Absolutely. No, and that's spot on, Mike. So take me through a typical day for you. How does it kind of play out for you then, jiggling normal life with running a business?
I spend a couple hours in the morning doing things for business, going through our training site, answering any comments and emails, bringing people in, talking to my mentees, because that's a big thing about this business is you bring people in to start their own business, and then you have to take care of them. You have to teach them. You have to teach them how to teach other people.
Yeah, exactly.
This business is all about helping. I think that's probably the reason I love it so much is it's we're able to help other people make a better life for themselves.
It's spot on, Mike. Spot on. I probably couldn't say that better myself. We've actually got a question. So Azeb's asking a question. So what do you advise people that are scared to join this business, and what are the risks, and how did this business change your life? So, I mean, we've probably got me and Michael have different answers to this question in terms of how it's affected our life, obviously, Azeb. But in terms of the people that are scared to join, I would say there's no need to be scared, because you're not risking anything. So the cost to join the program, $149, that's money that's refundable for 30 days. So when you pay that and you join the program, that then gives you access to all the information about the business, how we get paid, how much you're potentially going to earn for your business, right? You get all the information that you need to then make an informed decision. And if after finding out all that, you decide that it's not right for you, you can ask for your money back. No questions asked. It's just processed, just like that. It's done. So you're not risking anything at all, ever. All right. And so that's what I would say to anybody that is scared to join. Why would you be scared of something? You know, this is why we do what we do. This is why I'm here, why Mike is here now, talking online, putting our names and our faces out there. We're trying to show you exactly that we're just real people, just like you. Neither of us had any real experience before we started. We've learned it all because the program gives us all that information. It teaches us what we need to do. It teaches us how to run a successful business, and that's what's incredible. So that hopefully, Azeb, that answers your question. Mike, have you got anything more that you'd want to add to that?
Yeah, I have looked into businesses several times through my life, and one of the big things is when you're doing your due diligence in a new business, if you want to get in and see the books of a brick and mortar business, more often than not, they want a deposit from you. They're not just going to open their books to anybody.
Yep.
And if you decide not to, the money's brought back to you. You know, that's just the way it is. Franchising, they want a certain amount of unencumbered cash. If you're looking at a real franchise, one that's guaranteed to make you some money, provide you with the lifestyle that you want, you think, because it's all different once you get in there and start running your own business. But they want a certain amount of unencumbered cash. And unencumbered cash means cash that you have not designated to do anything. So that's your savings. That could be your retirement savings or whatever. But it's a huge amount of cash that you have to have in surplus. And they want to be guaranteed that you have that. Otherwise, they're not even going to offer you a chance to franchise. So really, $149 is minimal. And the fact that
without for a meal, Mike, let's be honest.
And the fact that it's refundable if you decide not to go through with the business, where's the risk? I don't understand where people think that we're not getting rich off of $149 a month.
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah, we're not making fortunes off that. Absolutely not.
No. And if that's what I'm making to continue this business, I'm not in it for that.
Well, no, that is absolutely, that's the nail on the head, isn't it? You know, because $149, that's not money that we make. That's money to join the program. It absolutely isn't. So that's a very good point. That's a very good point. It really is.
Can come to us.
No, it's a good point. And Azeb, the question about changing lives, I mean, what I would encourage you to do there is connect with whomever you want to and check us out. So, you know, if you want to connect with Mike or you want to connect with me, by all means do so. Check out our business pages, check out our personal profiles on Facebook. We're there for all to see. For me, the change has been having a backup plan, having a safety net so that we're not relying on a single source of income. We use that to travel. We love travel. Everything we do is about travel. And you'll see that loud and clear on my page. And Mike, again, from your side, I'm sure your page and your profile will show us everything that she needs to know about you, wouldn't it?
Yep, pretty much. Simple country guy in Western Canada. I've been here all my life. I
Yeah.
probably will die here, but I want to see the rest of the world, and that is
Yeah.
where I'm going with this business.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh, so you confused me, Zeb. So you're already a business owner, right? Okay. But people are really skeptical and scared for the online world. Yeah, and I think that, which is actually one of the questions I had for you, Mike, is what do you kind of tell people who are skeptical? If anybody sends you a message asking about the business or whatever, and is skeptical about working online because there are so many different opportunities online. The internet is saturated, isn't it, with online opportunities. What do you tell people that are skeptical, other than what we already said?
Do your due diligence. That's what that $149 is for. Is for you to come in, do your due diligence, see what's being offered, see what you're getting, and really, this isn't a business where people are just going to come in and get rich and be gone in.
No, it's a lifetime business, isn't it? You're doing this for life.
It's a legacy business. Here in Canada, this business is registerable, and you can incorporate it. We pay taxes. We get our T4s here. We have to claim our income. If a business isn't legitimate, nobody wants to do that. There is no paper trail.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And we're the same in the UK. It's not called a T4, but we have to give the government the tax just like every other business would. It's pretty normal,
And that's one of the big things that you can use to tell whether a business is legitimate or not.
Yeah, no, it's a good point. It's a good point. What makes our business different, do you think, than others? Because obviously we know there's lots of opportunities out there, but when you think about our business and everything you know about our business and all that type of stuff, what separates it? What do you think makes it stand out from the crowd?
The community.
Yeah.
Hands down, it's the community. There's over 80,000 people in our Facebook community. We're able to work in smaller groups, and the people that we work with, it's really easy to reach out and get information. Like, I sent you a message in our private chat, and you responded. Next thing you know, we're on.
We're here live to the world, broadcasted on several Facebook pages, YouTube, and everything. So absolutely, I get it.
Yeah, it's just that's the big thing about it is people are willing to help. I talk to my coaches and mentors every day, and the people that I'm mentoring, that they reach out, and I don't help just them. They help me. They help other people. Everybody has their own special talent and their own abilities, their own insight, and you never know which one is going to click with someone. And so everybody is relatable to someone in this community, and it helps. And the integrity of this community, that's something else I really, really want to point out. There's a zero tolerance for intolerance. There's no bullying. There's no discrimination, and discrimination on color, sex, religion, lifestyle. None. It's not tolerated. We're here to help other people have better lives and be better themselves and be the best version of themselves that they can be.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what's your favorite thing about working online? What do you like most?
Just the ease of it. Just the ease of it. I think that's the most satisfying part of it. My laptop, or my phone. I can go anywhere. I can be on vacation when we can vacation again.
We look forward to that day, Mike. We look forward to that day.
And when the world opens up again, I plan on traveling. I want to go overseas. I want to get to England, Ireland, Scotland. Huge on my list. I want to get down to the Southern Pacific. I want to go see the Cook Islands. I want to go to Bora Bora. Those
awesome
that are on the water. I'm going there. I'm going to be.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Absolutely. I don't blame you, to be fair. I would too.
There's people that I know in South Africa. I want to go meet them. I want to go and shake hands with them, give them a hug, tell them how much I've enjoyed.
Yeah. No, I got to do that last year. Me and Ryan went to Italy back in October, in between our lockdowns here, and I got to meet two of my business partners there in Pisa and in Rome, and that we did exactly that. It was great to just have a coffee and just say, hello.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's amazing, And we have meetups there as well, because we do meetups face to face when we can here in the UK, and you do them there as well, I think, don't you?
Absolutely. A couple summers ago, before COVID, my wife and I, we picked up one August and drove to Arizona to see somebody else that's in the business with us, and we had struck up a friendship online, and we were familiar with each other, but we took a leap of faith and drove 3,000 miles to Arizona, spent a weekend with them, and then drove back.
Yeah.
And it's one of the best trips that we've ever done. Amazing.
So we've got Pete watching from South Africa. Hi, Piet. And Liam's watching as well. He says he's watching the replay, but we're still live, Liam. I don't know if you realise. Hello. If you are still watching, Liam, let us know where you're watching from, my friend.
He's watching from Calgary. He's actually one of my business partners.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
And my brother-in-law.
Oh, wow. Okay. Keep it in the family. Why not?
Yep.
Indeed. So talk to me about mindset, Mike. So how important do you think it is to have the right mindset? Because we're talking about starting people set up or helping people set up their own digital business. We're helping people start their own business. So, how important do you think mindset is for somebody who is about to go on that journey?
It's probably one of the most important things. I've discussed this before on interviews that I've done with people, and where to start in this. You have to look at yourself and make sure that you're the kind of person that is going to be capable of working on your own.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do that. And it takes a special kind of person to be able to get up, motivate yourself when you don't have a time clock.
Yeah.
Or someone prodding you in the back saying, get to work, get to work, get to work. You have to be self-motivated. You have to want
absolutely
to get up and do something for yourself. Tony Robbins keeps saying one thing that I love to quote, and that's, if you're not learning, you're dying. And that's, you have to have that mindset that you want to keep on learning new things and expanding yourself. You can't stay stagnant.
No, good point. Absolutely not.
That's
always move forward. Always move forward and keep moving forward, no matter what. Always keep moving forward. I say that probably almost daily.
Yep.
Because it's so important. It is so important.
You have to be willing to fail yourself to success.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because none of us were experts when we started this, and we
Not
make
at all.
mistakes. We make some pretty bad mistakes sometimes too, but those are the things that teach us the most.
It is absolutely true. It is absolutely true. So how's things changed for you then, Mike? So since you started your business, how has it impacted your life? What's changed for you?
The peace of mind, the feeling of security.
Yeah.
The fact that I know I'm going to be all right. I'm not going to be homeless and living under a cardboard box somewhere, and that's not really an option in Alberta. It's not. You don't survive winters very well. I feel comfortable that I'm going to be able to live the rest of my life in a manner that is the best for me, and I will be comfortable. And I think I'm going to have to say that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's massive. That's massive. The peace of mind, the mental confidence, and the mental health, and the benefits of that. And just from a physical perspective, your body will say thank you to you every single day for not having that putting the stresses of daily life on it. All right, and mentally, that's so big, and particularly after the past year, because I cannot think of a more kind of traumatic time that we've been through in this generation, anyone really right now, than we've gone through in the past 12, 14 months. And the amount of people that have had upheaval in their life, financially, romantically, family kind of situation wise, whatever it may be, things have changed for a lot of people, and not in a good way. Now, for me, and I'm assuming for you, I don't want to speak for you, but having a business there that's been running in the background in an area that is literally taking off, because working online, what the past 12 months have taught us all is the benefits of being able to work at home, how incredible it actually is, and how maybe for some people it's actually not as bad as they thought it was going to be. Some people were scared of working at home before, but then it was forced on them, and they've realized it's actually quite good. They don't mind it. And for me to have a business that takes advantage of that interest in working online, it's been the most incredible ride. It really has. And to get to help so many people now, because there are so many more people that want to do this now than there ever was 12, 18 months ago. And to be able to offer that to people and see people get into it and grow into successful digital entrepreneurs, it is one of the most satisfying things in the world. It really is.
Yes, it is. It all comes back down to that helping people. Tagline on my page is, we help people help themselves.
Yep, absolutely. So as you mentioned right at the start, Mike, tonight is workshop night, isn't it? So we do twice a week. I get the honor of co-presenting some of the workshops as well, which is absolutely amazing. And I never cease to be inspired by the stories. But why should people who haven't already watched the workshop, why should they invest the time to go to a website and register?
You don't know what you don't know. Plain and simple. You do not know what you do not know. And you're not going to be able to find out what you don't know until you get into something like this, the workshop. It's 90 minutes. If that's a waste of your time to make your life better, then business entrepreneurship is not for you.
Yeah, spot on.
It's not for you. Don't waste your time. But if you actually think that it might be, and that's the key, it might be. You don't have to be sure, but you won't know until you check this out.
Exactly. Well said. It's very true. If you absolutely don't have, if you can't give 90 minutes, and running a digital business is not for you. And to be fair, meant in the nicest possible way, but just jog on and go and find something else. Because, personally, I'm not interested in anybody that can't spare that time. It's as simple as, because, if you're going to start a business, you've got to put some time in. Right? This is not get rich quick. Now, I'll say that again. This is not get rich quick. All right? I can't make it any clearer. Okay? And if anybody thinks it is, then again, jog on and find something else. And I wish you well. But this is not that. Okay? Can't make it any simpler. Can't make it any clearer. All right?
There's no business in this world that is easy and cheap.
There's not, absolutely not. And that's the key thing. What's your website address, Mike? Do you want to just tell people what your website address is, please?
MikeandConnie.com.
Wow. Okay.
Real simple. MikeandConnie.com. And you can register there. Catch the live tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's alive tonight, on Thursday, every week, Tuesday and Thursday. And if that's not convenient for you, there's the option of a replay. The same thing that I did. Watch the replay. It comes with your welcome into the webinar. You can watch it as many times as you want. You can watch as many live events as you want.
You can. The lives are awesome because we bring live business owners, right? For example, like Mike, or onto these workshops who literally just share their experiences, who literally just tell us what the business has done for them, right? And more importantly, which is fascinating, is how much are they earning? They're quite open about it. These people just sat in the living room, hi, my name's blah, 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 and I'm earning this because of my business. I mean, it's incredible. But some of the stories, they're so inspiring. Inspiring.
And it's people from all walks. And
it is.
All types of business experience. People who English is the language they were born with. And people who've just don't have a really good grasp of English, and they're all succeeding.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all succeeding. They're all learning. They're all succeeding.
No, it's true. It is absolutely true. So, Mike, any final words of wisdom for the people that are watching this now? What would your, for people that have watched it and are interested in whatever, what would you say to them? What would you have to say to them?
Come join us. Come find out. If you don't want to join us, find out. And if this business isn't for you, you will have gotten an education, and it will help you to look for the business that is for you.
Yeah.
And again, that's part of us helping people help themselves. And that's what we're all about. We just want people to have better lives. We know this business works. We're the personality type that can work on the online world on our own. What can I say?
It absolutely is. What I would add to that is just there's never been a more perfect time to think about starting to work online, right? And the thing that makes people hesitant about doing something new is the fear of the unknown. People are scared because they think they need to know something in advance. And as hopefully you've got from this interview, anybody who's watching, you don't need to know anything. We teach you and we guide you. And one thing we've actually not said is the fact that you actually get a personal coach and a mentor who literally walks the journey with you, right? And is there to help, guide, and support you all the way through the life of your business, and that never goes away. And for me, that's really special. That's really special because a lot of opportunities don't offer that. It's you can send a little message and you might have to wait 2 days to get an email back with a bit of a description. But we don't have that. We have a personal connection to every single business partner that we work with. And that, I think, and I know the people that I work with find that so reassuring. And that, for me, that's massive.
I want to add to the one little point there. You said mentor to help you and guide you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really important. We help you. We don't do it for you.
Yeah.
This is everybody in this community has their own business.
Yeah.
We give you guidelines. We give you information. We teach you how to succeed, but it's your business.
It is.
You're in control.
Good point. And that in itself is amazing because you become a business owner. It's the most exciting thing ever. Seriously, when you own a business, right, and you see it growing and growing and blossoming into this amazing thing. I don't have children, but I equate it, my business, I equate seeing a child grow up and turn into this amazing human being. That's the way that I feel about a business. It's the most amazing thing. I love it, right? But you are right. It's your business. And that is such a proud thing. I'm so pleased and so proud of my business, and I'm sure you are as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I've done it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Mike, you're an absolute star. Thank you so much. That's been incredible. And like we said at the start, coming back to that initial thing that we said, this is a global business. We have literally people in the 4 corners of the world. Like I said, there won't be many countries that we do not operate this business in, right? And we have business partners running their own businesses in. So wherever you are watching this interview from, whatever country you are in, right, you can run this business. It does not matter where at all you are in the world. All you need is access to the internet. As long as you've got that, that's it. And a phone, laptop, that is it. So that's how easy it is, right? So as long as you have internet, you can run this business. It is as simple as that. All right. And wherever you are in the world, I pretty much guarantee you are never going to be alone. There will always be somebody else in that country who's running that business already. All right. We are global. I cannot stress that point enough. Pretty much.
That's it.
Yeah, it is. Mike, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Right. For everybody who's watching, thank you so much for watching. All right. And we will see you on the next episode of Business Talk with Ivan. So until then, I will say adios. Mike, thank you. Everybody else, have a great day. Talk to you soon. All right. See you later.